So first of all, I need to let myself out of this enclosure that I am locked in, because in this place the humans are the ones who are behind fences and the animals have the rest.
I had arrived at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary in central Uganda the day before and spent the night camping with rhinos leaning against the fence less than 15 meters away from my tent. The giant animals kept me awake most of the night, partly because it was too exciting to watch their silhouettes so close to me, partly because of their snorts and farts and scary sounds as a big adult was sharpening his weapon on the metal fence, creating a sound similar to a construction worker cutting a metal roof.
Good morning everybody and welcome to Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary. I just woke up and I just want to share with you my experience last night because it was pretty crazy. So here's the tent and the motorcycle is right here. Hello honey, good morning. And right here is the fence around the campground, because everything outside the campground is for the animals. And when I went to bed last night, there were just antelopes everywhere and warthogs. But then I woke up and there were 3 big rhinos standing right here by the fence. And this is like 10-15 meters. I could just hear them eating. That's actually what made me notice their presence. It was quite scary because they were so big and so close. Then later I woke up to a really loud, like metallic sound. 2 rhinos were standing here. One was rubbing himself up towards this thing here. So he was scratching, and I tell you, this entire fence was just giving in. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? I was just terrified because these enormous animals were so close to me, and it just felt like they were now taking down this fence. At the same time, there was a mother over here coming with her little baby. It was just so crazy and so beautiful. I've never been that close before, and then in the dark, and honestly I felt a little bit exposed in my little tent over there. And you're not really allowed to move around in here without having a ranger by your side. After dark, you're not even allowed to go up to the restaurant alone. And just earlier, I really understood why, because there was a young rhino who was suddenly a little bit nervous. He came walking through here very fast and he was sniffing, and it turned out that he was a young male who had lost his friends. And because he's young, he's not really strong enough to defend himself should he meet one of the bigger guys, and they're very territorial. So he was simply super nervous. He just came with such a speed, it was unbelievable. And I can just imagine you walk here, few meters over there, and suddenly a dude like that comes by. But look at this place. There are warthog there, lots of small vervet monkeys. There are bush bucks. Another bush buck was just over there. A huge stork. And they're just a constant flow of animals here.
I had made it to central Uganda, to the Nakasongola district, on my way south to Lake Victoria. Uganda is a landlocked country in East Africa, bordered by Tanzania, Kenya, South Sudan, DRC, and Rwanda. In his book, My African Journey, Winston Churchill described Uganda as the Pearl of Africa. And it is easy to understand why. This country is so lush and diverse in terms of nature, animals, and people. Uganda once had a large number of rhinos, but poaching led to their extinction. The last southern white rhino in Uganda was killed in Murchison Falls National Park by poachers in 1983, and rhinos were then declared extinct. Quite sad to think that Churchill himself, in fact, killed 3 rhinos.
Now let's see what is in store for us on this ride. So this is a Dura 150, Dura XL, very cool. Simon is gonna be my guide. This is so cool.
Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary normally offers visitors to go on bushwalks with the rangers. But when I saw that the rangers were using small motorcycles to get around on the big sanctuary, I asked if it would be possible to ride in there together with the ranger. Not really expecting to get a yes, but to my surprise they said, okay, let's do it.
Oh, the engine is off here.
Ah,
Yeah.
oh my god. Sorry.
To spice things up, I suggested that the ranger would ride the Honda and let me ride the Dura.
Well, we are actually in the sanctuary now, and there are lots of rhinos around. And fortunately, they are really used to the sound of these small motorcycles. This is yet another time where I am super happy that my Honda doesn't sound very loud. So I'm sure the rhinos will just think that it's one of those small bikes. Oh my god, this bike is so cool. But I have to work on the throttle a little bit all the time, otherwise it just goes out.
Before we took off, Simon had given me clear instructions on how to act in the bush. He told me he was the captain and I was to do as he said at all times.
Oh my god, this is too cool.
He also asked me to stay behind him in a single line and never use a loud voice.
I think Simon is enjoying the ride on the Honda.
As we got deeper into the bush, the road got more and more narrow and rutted, and I was pleased to be on this little lightweight motorcycle.
Yes, now Simon is doing it.
Simon would stop several times to look for footprints to get an idea of where we would find the animals.
Look for the rhino with the baby. I think you see.
Oh, really?
The baby was here.
The baby was there.
Look at this one here. This is footprints for the baby. Well, I suspect all of them to be in the swamp here because the swamp is so rich with rhinos.
Yeah.
That area they've got, it's more open with so many jungle rice and a lot of supermarket around for them. So since it has been warm, I suspect them to be, to go to the supermarket to at least to get the sun cream so that they can apply it immediately. Yeah.
So like the mud and the water and...
Exactly. Okay. The conservationists love to describe that spot as a pool of mud. But to me, I know as their supermarket. Basing on that, it is in the same spot that the animal can go and get water. They can go and buy their natural sun cream. What people think is mud is the real natural sun cream for these animals. So I strongly believe we might get them on the other side.
In the past, Uganda was home to hundreds of both black and white rhinos. Unfortunately, due to civil unrests and lawlessness in the country, rhinos were heavily poached, and eventually the last rhino in Uganda was seen in 1983. For almost 20 years, there were no rhinos in the country. But in the late 90s, a group of Ugandans came together to reintroduce the rhinos. This was supported by the government and many international organizations. In 2004, the area where Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary is now located was identified as the most suitable for breeding the southern white rhinos. Previously, the land was a cattle ranch owned by Charles Roy. He relocated his cows to create space for the rhinos.
Yay! We're finally doing some single tracking. Oh, we have our first rhino. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Oh, he's going so close. Oh, he's going very close. Really? No, dude. Why are you going so close?
No, we can watch him from a distance, please. Oh my goodness. Oh no, there are 3 more. There are 2 there and 1 behind. Simon, I did not expect us to go this close. This is insane.
I look at the wind. The wind was shaking the direction here.
Yeah.
That means they're not able to smell us.
Okay.
They could hear us, but they're not able to smell us.
Okay.
Oh, can yourself to be like, have you seen that one?
Yeah.
That is the German Chancellor, Mr. Gusto.
Oh, that's the German leader.
Yes.
Wow. How do you recognize him?
I look at the shape of the horn, then at the shape of the back.
Wow, he's massive. Oh my god, this is so scary. So the rangers are around here. Oh, there's one guy there. How are you? Good. Several rangers would be protecting each rhino 24/7. These guys would shoot first and ask questions later should anything threaten the rhinos.
It's the most strongest bull in the sanctuary.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh my god. They got the other tree.
Maybe we'll go with the bike.
Yeah. Simon had a lovely way of telling the story of the rhinos. What he called a supermarket were the mud pits, where rhinos would come every day to get their necessities. The sanctuary has 3 alpha males dominating each of their territories. Simon called them Kenya, USA, and Germany. Oh my god, they're right there, all 4 of them. This is insane. Augusto is the Chancellor of Germany. Obama is the President of the United States. And finally, the 3rd alpha male in the sanctuary is called Galileo. He is originally from Kenya, hence Simon called his territory the Republic of Kenya. And why are the white birds always with them?
They've got strong symbiotic kind of relationship. They both benefit from one another. When the bird is at the back of the rider, that means they're removing all the ticks. I always consider themselves to be the natural veterinary doctors for this animal, because the moment they remove the ticks, the animal becomes so healthy. And when you see them now on the ground following the rhinos, the activities that the animal is doing, grazing, is an opportunity for them, because as they graze, they try to scare away some of the insects or the crickets. As they try to escape away, they become so vulnerable for this bird. Keep on picking. When this birds stay close to the animals or the rhinos, they feed for like about 1 hour. Whatever they might have consumed within 1 hour, it may take them like about 10 hours when they're flying around looking.
And the rhinos have they like them, or they get annoyed?
They like them so much.
Okay.
So they've got a strong symbiotic kind of relationship. It is the cattle egrets, that white one, and then the ospecas and the piak. These 3 species of birds.
Okay.
Very good friend to the animals.
This is scary, guys. They could catch up with us in a few seconds, and we wouldn't stand a chance.
You know, female rhinos, there are problems. If you don't prove that you're a very strong bull, forget about having a baby.
Oh.
And that explains why when a rhino reaches at the age of 9, 10, 11 years, he must fight very hard to destroy anyone around.
Oh.
When he has established the territory, then he has got he must have responsibility of defending it.
Yeah.
That's why they keep moving around, keep on leaving some scents, scratching the ground, so how powerful they are. So it's a kind of a warning. I get you here in my territory.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Augusto, I described him to be a German chancellor.
Yeah.
He felt, if I get anyone in the German here without appointment,
yeah,
I will crush you off. So he will be trying to send a clear signal or a message or a warning to either Obama or Taleo, who are also the alpha male. He keeps them out of his family, his territory.
Yeah.
So now any female rhinos that is within the German, where he controls, as he's trying to move around patrolling or doing the state duties, to find out the security of the state. Is there any intruders? Is working hard to defend German. While patrolling, he will also be trying to investigate which female rhinos is ready for mating. And when he came across, he realized Coach. This is one of the female rhino which is here. She's called Coach. Coach is ready in maybe after 1 week or 3 weeks. If he continues staying with her, that means he has proved beyond reasonable doubt that she's ready for mating. How they always prove it, when they come across where a female rhino urinates, they turn that spot to become a laboratory for them, where like they put up the lip, wrap it on the ground, try to, and then raise up the head. They've got a center gland here to help them to detect. They always carry that medical examination. We call it inflammatory test.
Inflammatory test?
Yes. So when he discovers that the female rhino is ready to mate, he must move very fast, try to allocate the position she is. They always feel worried and they don't want to waste even a single second, because they feel when they delayed, she might cross to the next territory.
Oh, okay. So she can actually leave the territory if she wants to.
Yeah, female rhinos roam freely.
Yeah.
Unless she is almost ready for mating and has been identified by the male rhino. Now she will be restricted. So now Augusto is with Coach all the time. Is communicating to her, I love you, stay in Germany, you are the first lady, time and again. So that kind of communication, it make it. But now Augusto in a tricky situation. He must do the state duties to provide the security for German, his territories. At the same time, he must protect Coach not to leave German, to go maybe to cross to United States, to Obama, or to cross to Taleo. He is going to do everything possible to keep Coach within the German until the mating process is successful. Right. But again, while in this courtship, he's in a tricky situation. The situation that I describe as being tricky is that, doing a state duties at the same time protecting her not to go anywhere.
He's busy, yeah.
So what always happens is that he must study the weather condition. Is it going to be a sunny day? Is it going to be cool and lovely weather? Should he realize that it's going to be a sunny day, like we have now started experiencing long drought, that means it is always very hot during the day. If a male rhino is really in courtship with female rhinos, then in most cases they carry out the state duty during the day, because at night the female rhino will be busy grazing everywhere. Like today they were spending much time resting, so they have just started now grazing this evening. Right. That means she's going to be busy throughout the night. Now he has to make sure he keeps moving with her throughout the night so that she doesn't cross to another state. That means the marking of the territory or state duties, he must do it when it is hot. He must be with her when she gets some good, identify some good spot. She will go down in a cool environment, and by that time now, when the bull want to mark a territory, that's when he will raise her up, leave the female rhinos there. Okay. As he's going toward the supermarket, buy the national sun cream, apply it immediately. That can empower the bull to keep himself cool, and then he will be able to move and mark the territory, even when the weather is so hot. But during wet season, they like patrolling during the night. It will be cool during the day, so they keep grazing all through the day. It will be close to the loved one throughout the day. He knows when it comes at around maybe 11 midnight, she will identify some spot and go down. She will not raise up again because she has fed herself very well during the day. And that is an opportunity for the male. The weather will be so lovely. He moves around, mark the territories, and get back to the same spot he left her before 6 p.m. in the morning. So at 6, the loved one is rising up. Good morning, my loved one. As keep moving around, marking the territory until the mating process is successful. Wow. Yeah. He's a busy guy, eh? Very busy. Yeah. Yeah.
And does he stay with her when the baby is born, or?
You know what is funny with the female rhinos? When she happened to produce, she doesn't want the alpha male to be close. Female rhinos are very special. They take decision where they want to be. They can provide the security for the family members. So they don't need the bull unless they are ready to to have another
Okay.
baby.
Will he be ready to mate at any time, like all the time, if there is a female that is ready for it?
Yes.
Right.
If there's any female who is ready for mating,
He's just like a guy.
exactly, he is. I would love to introduce this gentleman here.
Yeah.
I remember telling you that we've got rangers who are working tirelessly to make sure that the rhinos survive. It's called Musisi.
Musisi?
Yeah. So he's here with the rhinos. He can't take a decision where to be. It is the rhino to decide for him.
Of course.
That, like today, they have decided to be in the swamp. They have taken him in the swamp where there's a lot of mosquitoes. So he need to be here. You know, Musisi and other teams actually are trying to make sure the rhinos survive. In other countries, like in South Africa and Namibia, rhinos are being poached time and again.
Yeah.
Because some people have a wrong belief that when you make aphrodisiacs out of rhino horn, you become so much powerful like rhinos. That's what the Chinese believe.
So stupid.
I think the Chinese men are weak, maybe. I don't know what their belief is all about. So
it's ridiculous.
yeah.
It's
so
basically just like a nail. Just eat your own nail.
It's the same substance as our nails is
Yeah.
made up of.
Buy some Viagra, goddammit.
So like for him, he decided to sacrifice himself like before someone killed the rhino. Start with me.
Everywhere you look, there's a guy with a gun. So it definitely seems that these rhinos are being well taken care of.
So I want us to try to do everything possible to look for the baby rhinos. Yeah,
Let's
that
do
would
it.
be really good.
Let's do it. If there ever was an epic single track, I just thought it was a rhino. It was just a big-assed warthog. Oh, there he is! Oh my god! Oh, so this is the supermarket. I see. This place is absolutely epic. I cannot believe I am riding just in the middle of the bush in what is considered a swamp, but it's dry now because of the heat. And just riding here with Simon, looking for rhinos. How insane is that? Oops. Some of those lumps of grass are deceiving. It just looks like a little bit of grass, and then it's like a huge pile of hard-packed dirt. I am enjoying this little bike. This is fun. And I think Simon is having fun as well. He's definitely a good rider. I can see he's very comfortable on the Honda. The way he moves, swings it around. I haven't done much single track in my life, and I really did not expect it to be in the middle of lots of rhinos. Oh, look at him go! Oh, warthog! Oh my god, watch out! Oh, another supermarket. Look at this. Okay, there's so many thorns here. Oh my goodness.
This is just too much fun. It's going very slowly now. I don't know if he expects there to be some animals around here. Oh! Oh my god. There are the babies. Wow, he's brave. There's a mother with her baby right there. Oops. Oh my god. That's the baby. Does she not get bothered by us when she has a baby?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one there.
They're from the supermarket now. They did have babies.
Oh, there are two babies. Oh my god. Oh, oh, that is so cute. Yes. This is unbelievable. Oh, the mother, she's so big. Oh, they're play fighting. Oh, there's another one. There's one there as well. And one there. She was looking at us.
Yeah. She was looking at our place. Yeah. As long as we remain here, no problem. But when we continue moving, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. This is from two different mothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two families.
Yeah.
When they have babies, sometimes they come together.
Okay.
So that the baby create friendship among themselves.
Okay.
And when you try to look at now, they are good friends.
We have 5 rhinos just here, like 30 meters away from us. And our bikes are just there. We are so lucky to see this. Look at them play fighting.
And plus they are learning how to play the game.
Yeah. They are too cute. Our mama's getting a good scratch. Poor tree. Oh no.
After applying the same thing, they always do it.
Wow. This is unbelievable. Oh my god.
They are always so curious and they want to create friendship to everything they see around them. But when they're running towards you, a human being, on arrival, you will realize that you are predators, then make a kind of funny communication to the mother.
Yeah, and then
she comes for you.
And you.
The babies are there. You be careful. Don't allow the baby to come to you.
This is unbelievable. They are so close to us, and the babies are just play fighting, and the big ones don't really care about us, but
they're trying to put down the tree. And the same with the matured rhinos when they're flying, trying to fight. They break all the trees around them. It's unbelievable. When you find where an alpha male fights, you can't believe it.
so it's just like a war zone.
You find like even tree of this size, they keep breaking them all.
Wow.
Yeah, they're so powerful.
When they give birth, can they not be the small ones while giving birth be taken by a lion or a hyena? Or?
Well, rhinos are predators. In Asia, tiger is the biggest problem for them.
Yeah.
For the baby rhinos.
Is it?
And in Africa, the crocodiles, group of hyenas, group of lions. They are predators for these rhinos.
Yeah.
Because like for the crocs, do target when they go for maybe like where where there's big water body and there are many crocs. They time the babies when they go for water.
Yeah.
It's much easier when they grab the baby, pull it in the water.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It was beyond my wildest dreams to get to ride so close to rhinos at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary. And to do it with such a passionate ranger, and may I add, excellent rider as Simon, was just incredible.